Oh, you made me happy. Hey, this you can bet. You spit right beside me. Hey, and I won't forget. Hey, I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, babe, before I let go. Hey, now we've had a good time. That's what they say. We've hurt each other. Girl, it's a shame. Hey, okay. I won't keep going too long, child. I got a lot of stuff to say. Anyway, y'all let me know who sings that song and put it in the comment section, darling. For next week's Potomac review, which will actually be the reunion of Real Housewives of Potomac. The first part of the reunion. Um, this was legit a short season. It only had 12 episodes in it, I believe, until the season finale. So I guess they're just kind of like testing Potomac out to see if it will, I guess, work or something. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Who knows? But let me give a few shout outs from not last week, because last week they actually took a break from Real Housewives of Potomac because of the BET Awards. Which I mean they could have still damn played it, but okay. So the shouts out that I want to give from 2 weeks ago is my boy spilling all the tea, darling. I was singing two songs in last week's review, 2 weeks ago review of Potomac. And one of the songs that I was singing was Patti LaBelle, and of course I always ask for the year. That song came out, what album it came off of, the name of the artist, name of the song. And Spilling All the Tea got that correct. I was singing, one of the songs I was singing was Patti LaBelle, New Attitude from the Beverly Hills Cop movie. And it was 1985, child. What was y'all doing in 1985? Put that in the comments. What was y'all doing in 1985, child? The kids wasn't here yet. I didn't get here till 89, so y'all see what y'all was doing in 1985, child. Let's see. And also another song that I was singing at the beginning of the review was Whitney Houston, One of Those Days, from the album Just Whitney, and it came out in 2002. So rest in peace to that legend, Whitney Houston. Now, this week of Real Housewives of Potomac, like I told y'all, season finale. Okay. So it began where it left off with Karen and Ashley. They was getting into it. And basically they was all sitting around at Sharice's home at her she was having a party for her champagne room. Her people was working on the champagne room while she was in Bermuda with all the girls. So they're all there, and basically they pretty much just spilled the tea that they found out that Karen is in her new home now, which is in Great Falls. And it's been this whole thing, this whole season of why Karen has been so secretive about her move in Potomac, and she ain't told the girls, and yada yada, whoop to whoop, petty petty petty. So Ashley and Karen was getting into it. She was just like, yeah, so you won't be the grand dame of the Great Falls. You won't be the grand dame of Potomac no more because you're moving out of Potomac. So now you'll be the grand dame of Great Falls. And Karen was just like, oh, I'll be the grand dame everywhere I go, and it doesn't matter. I only listen to the people who instilled it upon me, not somebody with no name and no worth at all, and all this kind of shit. And I was just like, child. So Giselle was just like, Karen, they have the right to ask a question if they want to. I mean, is that cool with you? Is that cool with you? Karen was just like, I'm done talking about it. This is a type of event. I came here to support Sharice just like you other ladies, and the fact that you won't support me and trying to bring me down is just ridiculous. Why does women have to be this way towards one another? And in general, on a surface level, I agree with her. No, on a base level, I agree with Karen. But on the surface level, it's just like Karen, bye. Bye. You're the main person for the longest that have been, I'm the queen of this, I'm the queen of that. Potomac last season, etiquette, etiquette, etiquette. Well, she handed out like rule books of etiquettes and all that stuff to Giselle, and she Karen. To be honest, she was one of those ones that was a little rude towards Ashley first season, but everybody was hateful towards Ashley first season. Um, Everybody except for Katie, and she's not even on the show anymore. So maybe that was Ashley's own personal reason. She was like, excuse me. So she was like, well, this is one way that I can get back at Karen for how she treated me in the past. Now that I see her, um, going through a change in her life, going through something that's possibly um, detrimental in a way to her. Let me kick her while she's down because she kicked me while I was down. So maybe that was Ashley's moment to be like, okay, let me get her back or whatever. But you don't necessarily thrive doing that, Ashley. Doing evil for evil. Two wrongs don't make a right. But if it made you feel better, then hell, what the hell? Um. So anyway, Karen was just like, well, I'm having a party to celebrate my new home, and I honestly don't know if all of you guys are going to be invited. And they was just like, what? Monique was just like, wait, I didn't mean it that way. Like, chill out. And Ashley was just like, I hope I get an invitation, child, for the party. Now, Ashley, you done came for this woman and all this shit. And now, since she having a party, you want to kiss her ass again and go to her damn party. Then y'all say Karen's parties was whack anyway. Why would you want to go? It's just like, child. I just don't know who the hell are really friends on the show and who ain't, because it's very just up and down all around. Um, to me, the only two people that seem like they're the most friendly or could call themselves friends to me is Sharice, Robin, and Giselle. Whether it's Giselle and Sharice, whether it's Sharice and Robin, or Giselle and Robin. They're all three of those three are very close. Is what I can say. Um, or at least it appears to be that way. So whatever. Guess we'll see, child. Um, so let's see. Um, Giselle, she had a scene with, is his name Eric, Sean, Seth. Giselle's little boo on the show that looks like Maxwell. I can't let my life pass me by. Oh, us. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Just for sure as the sky is blue. That's the day that I found you. Never seen a waterfall like that. Hey, never seen a man to kiss. Never had enough for man. Never seen a song with all my might. Fortunate to have you, girl. I'm so glad you're in my world. Yeah, yeah. Yes, darling. I love that song. Y'all tell me y'all favorite Maxwell song. You don't necessarily, I mean, you can if you want to. You don't necessarily have to give the song and the album and all the year because I just told you. But you can if you want to. But what's your favorite Maxwell song and album? Put that in the comments, and I'll give y'all a shout out next week's Potomac review. So y'all do that for me, darlings. Okay. So, what the hell was I saying? So Giselle met up with her guy. I keep forgetting his name. He looked like Maxwell to me a little bit. So he came in Kevin, that's his name. Very nice guy. And since Giselle done been in Bermuda and she saw all them big buff Hispanics and all them Kabbalah Asian men and stuff and all them black mixes and all that and all them big buff thick men, she was just like, I think I want a roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck MC Light. And so now she ain't feeling Kevin. Talking about her trip to Bermuda has really opened her eyes. Why? Because you had a few men that told you was cute. You ain't gonna see them muds no more. Unless you move into Bermuda. Okay? You ain't gonna see them no more. So why don't you just go with Kevin? But Giselle is that type of person. Or the type of female that likes the roughnecks. Gotta who? Gotta get a what? That's what Giselle likes. And she's not, I wouldn't say that she's necessarily, I don't know the lady like that. So I'm not going to say that she's not used to a good man. But she's not used to, I guess, somebody so clean cut or whatever. And I don't know how Jamal Bryant was when he was married to her. But they say that Dick was hell, child. Child, just say he was sleeping with the whole congregation. Ooh, girl. That's what I heard. But allegedly. But anyway, and she was just like, they went out to eat. She was just like, I'm really trying to find a way to break it to him that I don't want to be with him anymore. And she was just like, but I want to still be friends. She was just like, Kevin, I really like you. Really, really good friends. Do you want to mess that up? He was just like, we're always going to be friends. We're never going to mess that up. He really, really likes Giselle. I don't understand why. I mean, she's pretty to look at. But other than that, when she opened that mouth, I'm done. But he was just like, look, we'll always be friends. And that's never gonna change. And she was just like, I just want us to be friends, yada yada. I could tell he was a little heartbroken by it, but he didn't let it show or whatever. I was just like, Giselle, I hope you get it together, beloved. You're missing out on a good man, or at least he seems like you're a good man. And you've been knowing him for years apparently, so obviously you know everything about him. So what's the problem? I don't know, child. Um, so let's see. Um, Robin, child. So y'all know Robin was in therapy, child. Never mind my hair. What's go? It's just some twist, just some old twists, and it'll been in my head about a week. And some change. I got to redo them, child. Two string twists. But anyway, um, so Robin, she done pooched her ass over there on the couch at our house with Juan. The kids were somewhere outside in the street playing, getting into fights with the other neighborhood kids, whatever they was doing. So they showed the scene with Robin. She was folding clothes and she was doing something with the little boy's sneakers. I guess getting rid of them, finna take them to the Salvation Army. And Juan come pooching in, and Juan is adorable, by the way. He really is, but he ain't shit. I'm sorry. I feel like he's probably a good dad, and I feel like he's definitely a good basketball coach and all that. I feel like at his core, he's a good person to other people except Robin, which doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, he came in. She was just like, she was like, child, let me tell you about the trip to Bermuda, child. So yeah, so Sharice, and Giselle, they've been worried about me, child. They think I need to go out there and be happy and be dating and stuff. And so, when I was in Bermuda, well, before I went to Bermuda, I got a therapist, child. That's something else she didn't know. Yeah, I went to therapy, child. She told me to live my life, and she sent me on an assignment to date. So when we went to Bermuda, I all these men's folks was hitting on me and all this kind of stuff, and I was just dodging their ass or whatever. I was just like bow, bow, bow. But it's just like everybody was hitting on me, telling me how cute I am and all that stuff, and how they like my eyes and how they like my gown and my flip flops and everything that I had on, and yeah, it's just like, so what you think about that, child? Well, I was sitting up there getting upset, looking like, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's cool. Whatever. So she gonna have the nerve to say, I just really wanna just work it out with you. And I told her, I told my therapist, I was just like, I'm just trying to work it out with you and give it like 6 months and just date and all that kind of stuff. Well, I was just like, well, I don't really know what to say to that. You can tell he's kind of like holding back. He was like, I really don't know what to say, but I mean, I've been knowing you for a long time, and I feel like you get me, and we work together. So, I guess we can try to work it out. And she asked, would he care if she was to date? I can't remember if he said yes or no. I don't dare remember, but Juan just basically in that moment, he just told her what she wanted to hear because the cameras was right there in front of him. Because a few episodes back, Juan showed, we heard how Juan really felt was that he tired of living it like this, tired of living in the situation. The only reason he haven't left was because of the boys, and he basically tired of the living arrangements, and he tired of her, and he just want to be happy with somebody instead of just like the therapist told Robin, are you gonna live or are you just gonna exist? And Juan is sick of the shit too, but he told Robin what she wanted to hear right in her face. So I was just like, Juan's full of shit. And I can't. Ain't Robin? Aren't you violating some kind of girl code? Like you telling him all your tea and that the guys was hitting on you and all that kind of shit. Some shit you don't need to tell your significant other. Like why? Why for? Why? I'm just like Robin. It's just I don't know. Woman's got the ding-a-ling of life. The ding-a-ling of life. The ding-a-ling of in the background, and it just fades out. That's what he must have, child. The ding-a-ling of life. I don't get it, but whatever. Moving on. God bless Robin. God bless the child's got his own. So let's see. They had a little scene with Monique. Um, Monique was with her kids and with her man, which I really like Monique's husband. He's really cool. He's really likable, and he's very chocolate. He's always oiled up. You'll never catch him not oiled up. His ankles be oiled up. His knees be oiled up. I can appreciate that from him. Just being Blake, and when you're dark skinned and stuff, like it's real easy to get ashy. It's real easy for the ash to show. So I appreciate the fact that he stay oiled up. I appreciate that. So anyway, Monique is in her house and she still really ain't got much furniture with. They're still working on the house, yada yada. Um, let's see. Ashley, Karen, and Sharice ended up coming over. Karen, Sharice is constantly throwing shots at Karen in her confessionals. It makes me think, is her and Karen really even friends? That's why I said early in this review, are these heifers really even friends? Because it's nauseating sitting there watching. It's just like you can legit tell on this show they just film together, but they don't necessarily like each other or be bothered with each other all the time. At least it don't seem like that. Um, so they came over and they were talking, and Karen was just like, you know what, Ashley, I almost slapped the shit out you earlier, but you're invited to my party. Ashley was just like, oh, Okay, it was very awkward, very weird. Karen wants to have this whole Indian theme, um, type of party. But her husband said, well, we're African, so you need to have African there. So, they're having a fusion of Indian and African attire, and you can wear either Indian or African attire, whatever, whatever. Bravo's paying for the damn party anyway. And Karen was right. She did not downsize. She resized. The damn house that she got in Great Falls is bigger than that original house that she had. So I'm just like, and I can legit tell that Ray did not want all that house. She said she got 9 bedrooms. You and your husband are aging, and your kid rapidly, and your kids are out of the house. Why the hell do you need 9 bedrooms, sis? It's that whole thing with these shows. It's that whole thing of trying to impress other people that works my soul. I mean, unless you're planning on moving some of your family members in, what's the point in getting that many rooms, sis? Like, come on, like, think smart. Somebody damn break in. What the hell Ray gonna do? Question. Tell me what you think about me. I got my own timers and I got my own ring. Always in my cellar when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, just get up and leave. Question, tell me what you feel about this. Wanna come show me before you get dismissed. Pay my own funds and I pay my own bills. Always 50-50 in relationship. Shoes on my feet. Hey! The clothes I'm wearing. The rocks I'm rocking. Cause I depend on me. Y'all know, do in the comments, darling. Give me that. Give me all that. Um, so that was my question. It was just like, what do y'all need all those rooms? But whatever. So it was just like, look, we're gonna have a fusion of both things. It was just like, child, whatever. A little later on, Robin, Sharice, and Ashley met up. Ashley's still trying to figure out what's the tea with Karen, and she's having this party. This home ain't got no furniture yet. It's just like, what's really going on? Like, she moved in the middle of the night, legit, because when Karen was in Bermuda with the other ladies, Ray was moving into the house in Great Falls. So I legit feels like this is definitely a thing that because Karen knows that she can persuade Ray to give her whatever, and I think this is this whole move to that big ass house was Karen's idea. Just all to impress people, all to still be the grand dame and live a certain type of way in that lifestyle. Because Ray, he didn't need all that space, and he didn't want all that space. He was fine with downsizing to getting a little condo or something. But Karen wanted, a whole bunch of room, a whole bunch of spaces to stunt and to throw parties and to show out. But it's just amazing to me because it's almost like Ray don't have a backbone when it comes to Karen. Um, and he's just so happy just that Karen would even look at his ass, that he just gives her the entire world when it's really he's the only one that's writing the checks. I mean, I guess now since she's on the show, she can help out with some, but I doubt it. This is just our play money on the show. So it's just y'all are both in y'all 50s and 60s, and y'all sitting here really, child, in an 8 bedroom house. The killer can just hide in every single room and just in all the doors and the cabinets. The killer could be anywhere. It's just crazy. I'll get it. Whatever. So let's see. They're talking, and Robin was just like, "Oh, so there's it's an Indian theme party, for a black couple, and it's their 20th anniversary party. Yada yada. Anything else of importance happen? I don't think so. So let's just get straight to the party. Um, we had it was some people's dressed in Indian clothing, some people's dressed in African. It was this beautiful chocolate lady who came in very tall. She had the just like crown on her head, this head wrap, and it was gold. And she had a jewel right here, and she was sickening. I was just like, yes, mother. Apparently, this Karen's friend named Vivian. We never seen her before, but whatever. So Sharice and Giselle arrived early. Sharice's hair was absolutely a yucky, um, It was a yucky mess. It really was. I don't know where Sharice gets her wigs. I don't know where Karen get their wigs. I don't know what Giselle gets. Ju- the two, the three most bougie women on the show, Giselle, Sharice, and Karen, um, has some of the worst hair this way. Potomac. Never in my life have I seen such tragic tresses. I just can't. Uh, that's a good tweet. Tragic tresses. I'm gonna have to tweet that. But anyway, whatever. But I will say, Giselle looked absolutely gorgeous in her sari. She had a sari on, and so did all the girls except for Monique. Something mental going on with Monique. But I'll tell you why in a minute. But I've never just trashy hair, trashy. But Giselle's never looked more beautiful. Giselle's makeup was on point completely, and her hair actually looked decent. Giselle looked absolutely gorgeous in her sari. She looked absolutely gorgeous. And Robin, child, when Robin came in, Giselle had on a red one. Robin had on a purple one. Robin looked gorgeous. That beautiful cat eyeliner that she had on, the makeup, her long ponytail, she had extensions in. Robin and Giselle took the night from me in terms of the way they looked. They looked amazing. They ain't never looked this good on the show, which is what I don't get. You show out when you come to these little parties, but just on a regular show in your confessionals, it's just the fool. More so Giselle than Robin. Um, so they all get there. Monique came in, child. So Monique came in as a Native American, not Indian, not an Indian from India. It's she came as the wrong type of Indian. Um, and she, it was ridiculous. So I was just like, child, look at Monique. She was just trying to be different, child. She had on the whole Chiefs hat with all the feathers, and I actually thought it was beautiful, but it was just it was the wrong outfit for the wrong type of party. But I always wanted one of those big old moments, and yeah, just trot around. So let's see. That happened. Everybody, Giselle was just throwing shade the whole time. She was just like, "Ain't no food, ain't no drinks, ain't no nothing. Like, what's really going on with this party?" Sharice is talking to the Vivian lady who I was telling you about. Sharice is just like, "So, how ain't no damn furniture here? So how they move so fast? Why they sell the house?" And the lady wasn't giving up no tea, so it's just like, child, she probably didn't know, cause she probably don't know Karen in real life. Because Sharice is just like, I ain't never seen none of these people before. I don't know where they come from. They don't live in Potomac. It was just a bunch of extras they hired to come to Karen's new home, child, and it was very Kenya Moore inspired in terms of coming to an unfinished house, having a party for an unfinished house, like Kenya and Sheree, child. Um, let's see. Sharice and Giselle, they had a moment. Karen was just like, you know what, I love you. I think you're a phenomenal woman. The whole time, Sharice is throwing shade in her confessionals. Sometimes, at some points, it gets a little too much. It's just like, chill out. We all know Karen lives in La La Land. Just let her live there. That's her happy place. Let that woman live. She's tragic, but just let her live. She's in denial, but let her live, darling. Um, so let's see. Ashley talked to Rob and she apologized for being so intrusive on her and Juan's relationship. But I mean, you're on the show. We see something that you obviously don't, and you expect for people not to call it out, especially a person that's with you all the time in terms of on the show. Okay, that makes sense. Um, Let's see. I think that was pretty much it. That happened at the party. There really wasn't much, to be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. Truth is, I never should have let you go. But it's killing me 'cause now I know when it's all said and done. I guess I'm still in love, in love. I don't know what to do in the comments, darling. Truth is, um, let's see. I think that's pretty much it. So they did their final goodbyes. Monique still has not officially, um, gotten into her home completely. I guess she's still thinking about idea. It's a lot of house to a lot of rooms, a lot of decor, a lot of things that has to go into getting a big house. So I get it. But then again, why get a house that damn big? But okay, it's for your children to grow up in, and y'all, girl, impressing people, I tell you. Um, Giselle, apparently, word on the street, because I'm reading the final goodbyes they give to all the girls. Apparently, Giselle is dating some ex basketball player. That's what she likes. Instead of Kevin, like a normal guy who's not in any kind of industry. I mean, he's in the industry, he works, whatever he does. I'm saying he's not famous or have had fame or anything. There's no way to link him to. You can't Google him and find out. Oh, he was dating such and such, or he used to be he's an ex athlete or whatever the hell. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Um, Giselle, I hope it works out, child. Giselle wants fame though. Giselle likes fame. She likes attention. She likes all that. So I'm not shocked. Ashley and her man, their relationships is still kind of on the rocks. Um, still ain't hitting no shit, but whatever. What's Sharice? Sharice renovated her home. She's still in the house. There's been no divorce papers sent her way from Eddie, but she still hasn't. But she hasn't talked to Eddie in a long time, which is what I just don't get. Why won't he just divorce you, or why won't you just divorce him? Like, just get it over with. Like, why are y'all both so resistant of it? Money ain't the issue. Y'all got the money for the divorce, So I mean, I don't understand. Either it's something with Eddie. Maybe he don't want to let Sharice go, or he just don't want to be with her, but he don't want to divorce her. I know divorce is a tedious process, um, and all that. So I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about Eddie and Sharice and the whole situation as to why they won't divorce each other. They ain't together, and they ain't been together in years. I don't understand. Just drawing that shit out this long. Like, come on. Who else? Robin and Juan is still together, child. She stopped going to therapy, just stupid on top of stupid. Um, let's see. I think that's everybody. Monique, Sharon, Ashley. Oh, Karen, she's still in Great Falls. She's enjoying her life. Yada to the yada. I wish it to be honest, I wish it was a few more episodes on the Potomac. I'm watching Lala Anthony. I love Lala Anthony and Giselle on the Real Housewives on Potomac on Watch What Happens Live. I mean, duh. I mean, I don't know why I said that. Giselle looks great now. All the women, they definitely got to upgrade because I can see that on the reunion, all the women are going to look absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All of them look fabulous. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Giselle was even shady as hell on the Watch What Happens Live. See, there's a thing to shade. Like when Giselle shade comes, it just comes off as mean and just nasty and just mean girlish and hateful. Like a Evelyn on Basketball Wives or something. Like it comes off that way. It's not like funny or anything. It just comes off as just mean and hateful and I'm better than you and I look better than you. So that's just not cute, Giselle. Get it together. Her weave looks better though. Hmm. About time she done let go of them shake and go wigs. Y'all know that wig you keep in the cabinet. Shaking Gold. Maybe she'll help Karen and Sharice out. With that said, y'all, I'm Mr. Chalake. Mr. Chalake on Google Plus. Follow me at ITSKINGWORLD on Instagram and Twitter, at ITSKINGWORLD89 on Snapchat, ITSKINGWORLD on Facebook, and all that good stuff. All my information will always be in the bottom bar below, darlings. You guys, this is the season finale of Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this review, about anything that I mentioned, etc., etc. And I'll see y'all next week with the reunion, part 1, child. Let's get into it. What should I wear?